kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
I really needed to rest, really needed to recover, and not so much in the body. Like physically, my muscles were fine, my joints were all good. Even like the systemic fatigue wasn't really there, but I just needed like some sort of mental rest. And so what I decided to do was today was mainly a breath work day. Each one of these positions, I decided to do 3 deep breaths, trying to stretch out and develop those intercostal muscles, which are the muscles that inside you that make breathing happen, and, to expand the insides and to breathe, as well as, more of an inner meditation in order to understand the inner map of the body that you try to develop. And breathing and kind of recovery movements and like kinesthetic meditations are kind of more an advanced part of practice. I know I'm not sure where a lot of my viewers are at, whether you are, new to exercising or training, you do it regularly for a long time, you've done it, you stopped, but it's more of a part of me now. It's kind of the main thing that I really like doing in my life. It's my favorite thing to do, to move and improve, all those sorts of things, really to be embodied. And the ability to breathe really seemed to invigorate me. I needed really a mental rest, a inspiration, and the word inspiration actually means to breathe in. So I didn't really think about that until just about now, but the inspiration and inspiration of the lungs all seem to be working together. So I held all these positions, really working 3 deep breaths, trying to work, of course, stretch out the insides, work those intercostal muscles, and just have some fun. Practice some movements, still getting in there. So I'd really like to know where you guys are at, and how I could kind of cater these commentaries to provide you the most value. Are you new? Are you advanced? Training every day, got in and out? But I'll just lead this to be kind of more for the advanced people, or people who are already intermediate and beyond into training, because working on endurance, which is what breathing and goes with. Breathing is your energy production, and when you breathe well, it kind of goes with endurance. Endurance work, you often be out of breath, working stronger breaths, not being inefficient with your breathing. The 2 things that work your endurance are obviously your technique in whatever activity you're doing, and then how efficient your insides are, your muscles are, and then also how efficient your breathing is. It's very important to breathe properly through the diaphragm, horizontally, not vertically, because if you breathe vertically up and down, you move like your shoulders and your upper body up and down, and that's just a lot of energy. You have to breathe against, like every breath, you have to lift the weight of your shoulders and upper body, and that's just extremely inefficient. I didn't really understand that until pretty more recent years, to really breathe through the diaphragm, breathe out where there's no resistance of gravity in the way. So here I did a little bit of a balance training. This actually wasn't breathing, but had a really fun balance. I've been getting a lot better at the Stalder press to handstand, a lot better with the technique. This kind of top part, like really locking into the handstand, is the most challenging part for me. But here I was able to do it no problem. Really get a nice fun handstand, and then able to go back down quite smoothly. And I tried to go for another one, but I couldn't quite get it. Anyways, I try to spend a lot of time breathing and kind of stretching out that upper back. This was an attempt to get breathing done, but this actually wasn't too effective. So I just ended up, it was more of a balance practice. This was good. So I guess for some of the people who are, wondering about getting into training, getting into daily movement, you just have to understand, it makes everything easier. It gives you more energy to perform anything, to be healthy weight, healthy amount of movement. One of my favorite movements is rolling. I've really enjoyed incorporating more rolling into my daily life. I do a lot of rolls throughout the day, just whenever I can in the house. roll out of my bed, roll off the couch, roll over objects when I get the opportunity to. So here I'm working the butterfly stretch, hopefully trying to get a lotus pose sometime. And then I trained, the ends of the body, the fingers and the hands. So stretching, when it comes to breathing and how breathing and stretching goes together, breathing will stretch out your insides, of course, and it's very important when stretching out the torso. So whether that be your back or your abs or just anything in your trunk. But the things that aren't like super important for are like your legs, your hips, the arms, because as you breathe in and out and that expansion in your inner body happens, that doesn't actually expand over top of those parts that I mentioned. So it's really good when you're trying to expand the torso to incorporate breathing, and the neck, of course, gets some twist. And so you just twist the body, breathe to the fullest, and you'll feel a stretch just by expanding through those breaths. So here I'm working with the fingers. I do have a tutorial in the tutorial section called like how to do fingertip push-ups, and that will show you how to train the fingers and the hands to develop a good amount of strength there and be safe, because the hands are often the connection to the ground that you'll have. And then the ankles and the feet. Ankles are the most commonly injured part of the body, so don't forget to train those and do some injury prevention. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the hype button, swipe over in the comments at the hype button. Follow my Instagram and check out the description for the Connect With Me number if you want to call me. $1 per minute. And I say sincerely, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.